Hello everybody, it's Steve. Welcome back to Aquatico and SteveLab 2023. In the last video, we had pirates actually move through the base. Of course, I want to be dealing with them and making sure they don't come back. Also, let's take a look at our expedition map. We have a significant lack of batteries. We only have 2 available, so batteries are really going to be campering us for a while. Our battery factories right here. They're happy little battery factories. They do work on drones, and I do have, let's see how many drones available I have. I have 69, hey, I got giggity idle drones. Let's get some battery drones producing. They do take plenty of power, they take plenty of plastic, and they produce 600, this one, as upgraded to the point it is, will take 612 out per year. The lack of batteries that I've noticed this last week, it's a bit of a problem for me and for SteveLab 2023. Let's see if I got any space out here. This isn't a bad spot I could slap down some battery factories. This area is radioactive, so I probably shouldn't build in there. Research was completed on, I don't know, I wasn't really paying attention to it. You probably saw it at the top of the video. Is that middle processing combo? It might have been advanced production I was working on. Maybe? Alright, so I got middle processing combo. I'll do that one. Quarries in proximity to quartz mine gain a 10% production bonus. I'm sitting on a little bit of credits right now, so let's work on getting some more battery factories going. This is going to be important for us, because right now I can't do any missions. Whoa, jeez, the sensitivity on this game must have got cranked up since the last time I played. I can't do a lot here. It does show the radiation when I set it over that, so I'm wondering if that's kind of telling me that it wouldn't be a good idea to put it there, or I could put it there. I'm not sure what they're trying to mean by that. Alright, I'm going to put those 2 back just a skosh from the previous line. We have plenty of stuff for this, so we're going to go down here. There we go. So now we're going to get these 2 hooked up, and I have this maintenance depot right here as well, so it's going to make sure it's in that radius. This maintenance depot, I'm not going to lie, is not the most efficient spot. It's this giant section right here where I can't build. That's not being utilized by these guys. Taking a look at my idle workers. I've got 8 idle workers. I've got 3 on that expedition boat, which of course, the expeditions aren't going anywhere in the meantime, because of my lack of battery power. In fact, I'm at a full 0 battery. Jewelry is being produced more than I can actually make it, so a medical center. We are using that. 37 oxygen. It seems like I need to get more O2 production going also. Last week I was also working on oxygen extractors, getting these up and running too. Built these 2 right toward the end of the video, so it looks like that one's got optimization and boost 1. Go ahead and do that. I got one over here too. This one's already at boost 3. Oh, no, can't do boost 3 because I need concrete, and I haven't unlocked concrete just yet. We got our wheat being grown in here. That's going to be kind of cool once it's done. And over here we have our potatoes. Just waiting to do its thing. We got some mussels over here. So this is doing mussel and coral. They're going back and forth on that. I got scallops and oysters being produced here. Of course, remember, the oysters produce pearls for us, which I can trade. Then I got seaweed and sea cucumbers. I'm doing kind of that crop rotation on these ones to make sure I'm still producing a solid number of each. I do also know that seaweed is used in another facility. I guess I have to figure out how to make spice, cider, and beer. Go to the menu for this. That's lets us serve drinks. Raw food budgeting. So there's greenhouse 2, which I do want to get to. Did I not? Oh, I need specialist surtax to get that one. I can do rice and pumpkins. Cages 3. I can do salmon. There's spice production. Drone factory distillery. That can make cider, it looks like. Orchard greenhouse. I'm not sure how I can get more of this, unless let's try to figure out what holocoms come from. Uranium mines, illumination factories. Brandy. Okay, distiller. Okay, distillers just do brandy. Concrete factory, sand collector, your plant. Okay, spice production, gold mines, microcircuitry factories. Let's head up into this area. Ooh, cool. You can do fish and chips. That's actually pretty good. Okay, pubs. Okay, pubs produce beer. That's all I needed to know. Pubs will actually make beer for folks. And for this one, I wanted to do this in our kind of our shopping area. So let's go ahead and rotate you. So this is going to take iron, which I've got 447 of, 40 of my 331 furniture, and 20 of my 103 glass. I can work with that. Plus, it'll start making more food and giving more of a variety for folks. There's fish and chips there. You can see in tier 2, just under halfway down your screen, under strawberries and apples. So it looks like that's food tier 2. There's lobsters, there's oysters. So I'm assuming I'm going to be able to do more with these things, probably with restaurants later on in this series. I do need to make sure that we've got this going too. How many electronics am I sitting on? Just trying to see. Resources, to optimize it. Electronics, I got 81. I actually could do boost 2. 133 for that. Research completed. Go back to where I was. I'm out of cash. That's a problem. It's always something in this game, isn't it? Batteries are still being consumed more than I'm actually making with them. Okay. So now we're producing, so we've got expansion 1 on both of these and optimization 2 on, or optimization 1 on both. That one's got optimization 2 done, or this one's already got optimization 3, jeez. Okay, the other ones do also. I'm gonna take tools, which I have. Okay, there we go. I could probably, I'm actually going to. Plastic and tools. Okay, these guys are fully optimized. They're going to be drawing as little as they can. So taking 47 power and only 50 plastics to produce 612 batteries per year. That's kind of big. Also, just having more power available to me. This is another reason I want to try to optimize. My medicine is being utilized. I want to make sure I'm doing that also. Plastic is low-ish. So let's go back up here. Ooh. Cutting it close. But I need it. Also, I can just go ahead and turn this guy on. Beep boop. Ah, that was easy enough. Okay, now I'm making medicine, but medicine requires seaweed. I don't have a lot of seaweed right now. Also takes money to run that place. Damn. I was talking about seaweed earlier. I have a whopping 0 seaweed. Bit of a problem now, isn't it? I do want to do some more expansion, though. I want to start kind of going out this way. I want to build these layered defenses further out for more shark attacks, for more piracy incidents. I want to make sure I'm getting that going also. I've got a decent oil field out here. Also got a small one over here. I'm not interested that much in this one. The bottom right corner of the map. There's no other oil production in this area. It's a lot of mining, so gold mines, uranium mines can all be done over in this area. There's a little more space for sponge production, so I'll keep an eye on that. Good size oil field here. Small guy over here, so I could actually do some oil production in this area. I did make a mistake. I did not put enough oil extractors there, or fuel extractors. So this area I think is going to be my next target. I'm going to be kind of building out in here. So just doing oil platforms. You can see if they're off the area that you want to build on, it's at 50% efficiency. But if you scroll on to the big areas, you get a lot more. Increasing efficiency just by setting up over there. I think a depot would be really helpful over here. Yeah, we're having a medicine issue. I'm aware of that fully. There's a spot where I can just kind of tuck it into the corner. I like right here. I think a depot would work. Or a warehouse. I'm gonna kind of put that there, because I don't... The next closest warehouse is all the way over here. And this warehouse can kind of supply this area as I'm expanding out to it. This is what I was talking about with medicine. You can also purchase via the trade port. So let's actually do a purchase, but not of medicine. Let's do a purchase of seaweed. I don't even have the cash for that. Let's see, decrease by that. All right, let's see what we can sell off. I got jewelry, which will earn me a ton. That's going to earn me 1,800. Let's actually do... Okay, sorry, give me 1 second, folks. Control click. We'll do that. There we go. There we go. I get 1,500 for that. Boom. Done. Oy, oy, oy. I gotta wait for a trade chip on that anyway. But I don't have to up here. Let's actually do... I'm gonna change my clothes into seaweed. Just do for 500. It's gonna cost me obviously to purchase it, but it's gonna be more important that I get that seaweed in to start turning it into medicine and try to be more self-sufficient when producing stuff in this colony. Okay. Clothing shop, we've already got one over here. We're producing a decent amount of clothes. Not a lot, but we are producing some. I was talking about doing expansions. We now have an expansion. We have a lot more capacity out this way. Shark attacks? Ooh. We actually have a guardhouse that's operational in this area already. That's good. I did also mention in the last video possibly about trimming these pipes. Actually work on that too. There we go. All I'm doing is I'm just moving these pipes over a little bit so I can get a little bit more bang for my buck here. Just a little more efficient on the real estate with it, because we're still going to need these things. But these things, of course, mean the pipelines. Oh, come on. Let me grab that last little nub. There we go. But now, I have a little more space to play with in this fertile area. I can actually build probably a couple extra greenhouses once I... Oh, wait. I have money to research that. What the hell am I doing? Specialist surtax, greenhouse 2. That's what I'm going to go for next. And also cooked food production. For some reason, my phone started recording that as a text message from my wife. Weird. And go into cooked food production, which increases the production of this cooked food, like lobster tails, fish and chips. Things I already have. I'm getting those things. And there's that pub, too. I can start producing beer to increase my luxury for folks. You are... They're outside the range, and the defense platform, unfortunately, does not engage sharks. We learned that hard lesson last time. This is potential pirate threats. So, once we get those guys going, we'll be working on that. We're starting to get more batteries produced. That's good. I also want to make sure I'm getting plenty of oil production. I've got some crude oil, I've got some fuel, but when I need to kind of plan out this next area, I really want to make sure I've got this all ready to go. Because, I mean, realistically, I could put a crap load of oil production in here. I would never have to worry again about oil if I loaded this thing up for bear. I mean, like right here, I could put one there, and then there. Just make sure I'm just hugging the sides of it. And then just making, you know what? Am I gonna start doing this right now? Okay, construction paused. I'm doing this. What the hell? I'm feeling a little insane today. Not sure why I'm feeling a little insane today. I've had a pretty good week. Work's been challenging. Actually, 90, 100. 98, 100. Okay. Pause, pause. All right, there's our first line. In fact, this one I could probably get rid of and try to move forward a little bit. Or if I want to align them all, I can do like one. I can just do like lines of oil platforms and just have a couple of pipes connecting them. Of course, making sure there's nav flags in between them also. So let's actually. Let's see how this one would look coming forward just a little bit. Much as I hate to say it, this could be something I do offline. 100, 100, okay, 100 there. Pause that. I just recorded this week's Anno videos, so I'm still kind of in Anno mode and moving the map around with all those controls, so that's why if you're seeing like inputs being a little bit delayed, it's because of me. I'm going to put one in here. And of course I immediately messed that up. Buildings. Come on. Damn it, Dale! %. Okay, yeah. That one's not going to fit over there. But, oh, hey, Sharky. Oh, whoa, there's 2 sharks. And I've got drones in the area. This is going to be interesting. Ah, just lost a drone. This carrier drone is so toast. Alright, got one of the sharks. And this is why building out this way, I can get a second platform built out. Because I do want to make sure I've got this layered defense. So, like, I'd probably put another defensive platform right here. I probably would actually pair them. Put a guardhouse in this area, and then pair it with a defense platform immediately adjacent to it. For that exact reason of making sure that everything's being protected by it. I think that's it for the shark attack danger, by the way. I lost 2 drones in that assault. That's okay. I've had worse. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I've had much, much worse. What are we missing here? We're missing seaweed. Okay. I'm spending a lot of tools right now. I've got 437. But now, just by spending a lot of tools and a lot of... oh, well, I wasn't paying attention to what I was spending on. A lot of tools, plastic, iron, electronics. It's now only 76 to make 243. And have I received any of these yet? No? Nothing? Waiting for trade ships on that. If I can get that seaweed I need, in fact, there's some seaweed right here that's hopefully going to be harvested soon, I can start generating it, and we're going to be in much, much better shape. Batteries at 141. Sponges, quite a bit. I'm actually sitting at 4,000 sponges. That's helpful. But let's continue the plans down here. So this is going to be infrastructure. I'm going to put a navigation sign in here. Well, I guess not put navigation signs in yet, because I need to know where the pipelines are going to go. My theory is to have 3 hexes, or 3 spots, between the fronts and backs of each one. Meaning that if I put one here... Well, this I can't because I got some there, but like be like 1, 2, 3. I have that gap, so I can put in a... So I can put in the pipeline, and then immediately also put in the navigational symbol too, the navigation sign. And this one is at 78%, so we're not doing anything on that side of it. Make sure we're on the same level as it. 1, 2, 3, cool. Pause that one. Pause that one. Because again, I'm not doing anything with these yet. It's just doing the layouts. 83%. I'm not okay with that low a number. Okay, so we're going to go 1, 2, 3. I immediately came forward a little bit. Pause that. Pause that. Pause that. And of course, this is going to take an obscene amount of power to operate as well. So keep that in mind, please, as I'm getting this squared, is that this is going to be a very power-hungry setup, but it's going to look kind of cool when it's done. So that's what I've got set. I can do another layer back here, and I probably will here in a second, but let's see. So far I've got 14 oil producers. Now match that up with an equivalent number of fuel refineries. And that's going to give me a lot to work with. And also, it's not going to look at this hodgepodge I've got over here. Realistically, I may go back and fix that hodgepodge. So let's see if I can get how much I can get back, bro. So we got 1, 2, 3. Is that 97%? 98, 99, 99, 100. Okay, I'm going to actually take one of these 99s. See what I can do with it. Okay, 63%, 79%. Okay, that's going to be it. It's going to be 17 oil platforms. And I can immediately turn around and slap down a bunch of fuel refineries, maybe over here, to help support it. This, I will admit, this one oxygen collector is in the worst spot because it's actually fully blocking access. I do need this to be open so I can come down here and connect to this full pipeline. Seriously, no medicine still? What is going on with my medicine? Trade ship's not here yet. I'm at normal speed. Let's fix that real quick. Let's also go upstairs into this dome and figure out what's going on here. What are we missing? We're missing... Oh, wait, we're missing potatoes. Whoops. Totally forgot. I need potatoes for that. And I don't have any potatoes. I have a feeling I'm going to be needing some more stuff. You saw nothing. Alright, don't have enough for Greenhouse 2 yet, but it's probably going to be... Probably the pub, if I'm absolutely serious. Because the pub will take wheat and glass, which I've got wheat growing right now. It'll take electricity, it's going to take some credits, but it's going to be producing beer, which, you know, beer's good. I like beer. And I do think, just reading through these numbers, not enough medicine. I'm aware. Okay, you know what? Hey, here, let's do this. How much seaweed am I rolling with? I'm at 430 seaweed. It's just like I'm not producing enough medicine right now. So I'm good on that front. I can go ahead and sell just like 200 sponges. Actually, no, wait. Cancel. Upstairs. You. Let's go ahead and make seaweed. Something we trade. Or, sorry, sea sponges, because I've got a lot of them here. Let's make it 2,500. And I'm going to export until I have that desired quantity. So we're going to start making a little bit of money off selling all of my sponges. That's going to be helpful for me. Let's head back down below. Alright, we've got this array set up. I'm going to demo this structure, because I don't need it right there. It's in the way. But if I put in... Oh, that's stone. Hang on a second. Let's grab that, please. I totally neglected there's some stone there. I got Stoner 3 achievement unlocked. Sweet. Just gonna collect some of this stuff that's just sitting here on the ground. And I haven't done this, God, since like week 1. Got some iron over there. Got some stone, it looks like, over there. Checking this area right now. Not seeing anything else at the moment. Yeah, okay. Let's head back over to here. This, of course, is going to need a ton of power. Each oil platform is going to take... Oh, doesn't actually take any power. That's helpful. But I do like the idea of putting some extra solar planes down and also oxygen extractors. Looking at this area that I've got right in here, I do have the capacity to put down probably a solar plant. easily. I can put multiple solar plants down in here. And each of the solar plants, because we got one right here, this is fully upgraded. It's producing 408 power. Don't get me wrong, these little turbines are cute. We're only producing 104 with production 1. Also got 10 of them. They're costing 36 a year to keep up to date. We're still on... Oh, right. I never finished this issue with the dome. Hang on a minute. We need some beauty up here in this dome. Alright. Fine production buildings. Beautification. What a small planter. How about a bench? Ooh, wait. I got an idea for the bench. There we go. How's a dome beauty now? Housing, environment, religion, 98. Ooh, I need a shrine over here then. It looks like I need a shrine. Put a shrine in there too, because it is actually going to help people. Probably should look into bringing more folks down. Let's see, I'm at 71 idle drones, 7 idle workers, 286 battery. Hey, look, my battery problem has very quickly been solved. It took only how many episodes? 11 billion? All right. Resupply that. We got an abandoned parts submarine. We have a gigantic eel. And we have an SOS signal. We're going to go ahead and do that. Hooray! Finally got the expedition out the damn door. We're still running problems with the medicine. I cannot deal with... that's going to be a problem until I can actually, you know, fix it. Produced 20 last month, used 13. If this means I maybe have to produce another clinic, then so be it. I'll produce another clinic. It also looks like we're about to harvest a bunch of seaweed. How much seaweed am I rolling with right now? 396? I could do worse. But once I'm producing all of this, I want to keep focusing on this oil platform thing, because this is going to be kind of the focus for the week, is getting oil production to a point where I can just start cranking out plastic. We go to the plastics factory. It takes sponges and fuel to operate, and it's going to crank out a bunch of plastic for me. Oxygen generator, again, I'm not worried about it too terribly much. This one's operated by people, so I want to try to do, for now, a lot of my drone stuff. Put that away from the colony, and eventually maybe start, when I put down another dome, because let's face it, I'm going to do another dome. There's a big dome there too. Another dome will fit like over here. That's where the next dome is probably going to be. It's not going to be right on top of the colony because of how big this dome is. Anything that goes around it has to be... I have to make sure I'm not building on top of the dome itself. So, building this area up, defending this area, obviously, that's going to... The main problem I know I'm going to run into with that, with security, is that, okay, let's put a defense platform in. Just hypothetical here. Put a defense platform right about now. It's got to be manned. So I got to get somebody who's going to run all the way out to this defense platform every single time there's a threat. In fact, I'm just going to go ahead and queue that one up right there. And... oh, at least the... oh, wow, they're actually very similar in size. Well, that's nice. Alright, and I'll put that there. So now we've got a base layout for how this is going to look. Our defense platform, once it's up and running, is going to have this range. It's actually going to reach the abyss from here. So if there is a pirate incursion coming from the east side of the map, I'm talking east, like north, south, east, west here on the top right. If there's an incursion from that direction, we're immediately going to be able to engage it. Same with a shark attack. This pair of platforms is going to be able to defend it. I don't know how big this torpedo platform is. It looks like it's the same size, actually, as a defense platform. I think it's actually pretty similar in size. I spent way too much time not researching stuff. Having this layered defense, like I've been talking about, this is what's going to be important for this colony. I do also think I got to figure out how I'm going to bring in these pipes, because the pipe comes in here. And I like the idea of just running the pipe right down the middle here. I'll just show you what I'm talking about. Kind of running the pipe down this length, run it through here, and then just kind of spur it off each of these lines. Knowing well that I think here would have to go down towards these two, and a factory of some sort's going to go there. Maybe like a fuel refinery. They actually fit pretty dang well there. That is really bright because you have the bonus production if you're within range of a oil platform, which, hate to break it, yar. Actually, just see. At the 30-minute mark right now, so let's go ahead and... It's actually pretty close to what I was hoping for. Not intentional, by the way. I'll put 2 fuel refineries ready to go down here. I could do a third easily. In fact, I should do a third. Who am I kidding myself? We're gonna need those. And the fuel refineries are 18 by 20. These are 12 by 12. So now it's the issue of where do I take the pipeline through? This is actually the most, like, even path through here. They're all really... These are not square at all, by any means. I was trying to get the most bang for my buck here. I could almost do, like, something like this, but this is right up against an area where I can't build. So if I bring down the pipeline through here, it'll still work. It's just a matter of getting it over to my connection over here. I'm going to muddle over this for a couple of minutes because I've got a little bit of time that I'm recording a big block of videos. So this video, tomorrow's video are going to be recorded probably in one sitting, and then Wednesdays and Thursdays will be recorded a little bit later on. This is being recorded on Saturday, February 4. I'm going to think about how I'm going to make this work because I really do want to make this work. And you know how you can make this series work? Dropping a like, leaving a comment on what you think I can do better with this, and of course, if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Like, comment, share, and subscribe, like I always say. If you enjoyed this video and all the videos that come out on this channel, thank you all for watching. I'll see you all in the next video.